solve some examples under linear equation. Now, solve each of the following equations, and in doing so, indicate the rules you use. All right. So for some time now, we look at some transformation rules of equality, and we are going to apply these rules in solving this equation given to us. Okay. Now, one thing about equation is that with respect to the equal sign, it has put the equations into two sides. That is the left-hand side of the equality and the right-hand side of the equal sign, right? So for us to solve for the given equation, we must apply the appropriate rules that will help us get a single or simplified equivalent equation that puts x at one side of the equation and also put the constant number at the other side of the equation, and that constant number becomes the solution of the equation. All right, so let's apply these rules in solving this equation. So let's take the first one, which is 12x minus 14 equals to 4x plus 10, right? All right. Okay, we are being asked to solve this equation and indicate the rules we use in solving the equation. So 12x minus 14 equals to 4x plus 10 is the given equation. All right, so what are we doing? As we said, we want to make the variable stand at one side of the equality and the constant number at the other side of the equality. So if I have 12x minus 14x, think of how best you can eliminate this 14 so that 12x can be alone at the other side of the equation. So here I want to use my addition property of equality. Okay, so I add 14 to the left hand side of the equation, and I do same to the right hand side of the equation per the addition property rule. Okay, this is going to give me 12x minus 14 plus 14 gives us 0. All right, giving me 4x, 10 plus 14, I'm gonna get 24. All right, so what do I do? 12x, okay, look at what is happening here. I'm going to eliminate this 4x, okay? This will cause x to be at one side of the equation. So I want to subtract 4x. So what I'm applying here is the subtraction rule, okay, of equality. Sorry. Okay, this is going to give me 8s equals to 4s minus 4s, giving me 0. And I'm going to get what? 24. So what do? We are looking for x. Okay, let's eliminate the coefficient of x, right? So I'm applying the multiplication rule of equality here. I want to multiply here by 1 over 8 and do same to the other side of the equal sign. Okay, this in so doing will eliminate the 8 around x, and 8 goes into 24 3 times. So s is equal to 3. We can do a fast check to find out whether this statement is true. So we put s into 3 into the equation given to us. So let's find out. So here we have, we have 12x, okay? So where x is, I'm going to put in 3, okay? So giving me 4x, another x, so I put 3 plus 10, okay? We want to find out whether s is true. S equal to 3 is true. So this is going to give me 36 minus 14. 4 times 3 will give me 12. So, yes, 12 plus 10. This gives me 22. And this also gives me 22. Hence, the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, making the equation a balanced equation. That tells us that our statement is really true. S is equal to 3, okay? Now, let's go to the B, okay? The B says we have 3 equals to 14 minus 8, s minus 1. All right, we are solving for x, okay? So what do? First of all, let's remove the parentheses using the distributive property rule, okay? So we have 3 times 7 giving us 21 minus 3 times negative 2 giving us negative 6x, okay? We continue to the other side of the equation. Negative 8 will give us this. Negative 8 times negative 1 will give me positive 8. All right. What do we do? So I want to take away 21, okay? So that negative 6s can be alone at the left-hand side of the equation. So what I'm going to do is to apply the subtraction property of equality, okay? So I'm going to subtract 21 from 21 minus 6x, okay? And do the same here, okay? The subtraction property of equality rule, you subtract, you do the same to the other side of the equation. The same value that you subtracted at the left-hand side, the same value must be subtracted at the right-hand side, okay? So this is going to cause 21 minus 21, giving me 0. So I'm going to have negative 6x equals to, what do I have here? 14 minus 8x. 8 minus 21, okay? It's going to give me, oh no, okay, let me group like terms here, okay? I'm going to get 8s plus 14 plus 8 minus 21, all right? Something like that will do. So I come here, 6x equals to negative 8x. 14 plus 8 is going to give me 22, okay? 22 minus 21 is going to give me 1. All right. Okay, what do I do? So I have negative 6x. Okay, let's take away this 8s, okay, so that the constant can be alone at one side of the equation. So to do this, then that means I have to add positive or plus 8s to cause negative 8s becoming what? A 0. So I use my addition property of equality. So I'm going to add 8s to the left-hand side of the equation and do the same to the right-hand side of the equation, okay? So I get something like this, all right? So this is going to give me 2x, negative 8s plus 8 gives me 0, leaving me with 1, all right, at the other side of the equation. So solving for x, I choose to use the multiplication property of equality. I multiply this side by half, okay, and do the same to, all right? So I'm going to get something like this, 1 times 1, so s is equal to 1 over 2, all right? We can do a fast check to see whether this is true. So let's substitute s equal to 1 over 2 into the given equation. So I have 3, 7 minus 2 over 1 over 2, okay? And do the same here, 14 minus 8 into bracket 1 over 2 minus 1. All right, so we move on. So I'm going to get what? This is going to give me, all right, 2 times 2, 2 times 1, giving me 2. 2 divided by 2 is what? 1. We do the same here, 14 minus 8 into bracket, half minus 1 is going to give me negative, okay, 1 over 2. So this will give me 3. 7 minus 1 is giving me 6 over here. 14 is going to give me negative 8 times 1, negative 1 over 2. I'm going to guess this. All right. So 3 times 6 will give me 18. So I have 14 plus 2 goes into 8. How many times? 4. All right. 18 is equal to 18. Well, so it clearly says or tells us that the equality still holds. It means that the left-hand side being equal to the right-hand side makes x equal to 1 over 2 a true statement.